Hello students, I am Kela DG, Janata Vidyalaya and Junior College Pet. Today we are going to study about the science and technology part first. Already we complete two chapters. Today we are going to study about the chapter number 3, chemical reactions and equations. Before studying this chapter, in previous standard, that means in 9th standard, we are going to study about the some concept of reactions. Now, therefore, there are types of molecules of elements of compounds. In this chapter first, can you recall we are going to study about the answers of 4 questions. Now, what are the types of molecules of elements of compound? There are 2 types of elements, molecules of elements of compound, such as molecular and ionic compounds. Now, before studying these compounds, we know first what is meant by compound. The combination of one or more elements to form compound. Compound is formed by combination of one or more elements. Now when compound is formed, bond is formed. Now when compound is formed, bond is formed, but at that time we require valency of that element. What is meant by valency then? The number of electrons present in the outermost shell of an element. Now how we can find valency of element then? If we take example, simple example of sodium having atomic number 11, you learn that electronic configuration of sodium in 9th standard 281. Then in outermost shell of sodium there is 1 electron, hence valency of sodium is 1. Now then we study about the answer of next question. How we can write the molecular formula? When we write the molecular formula, then ions are required. When sodium, if we take the example of sodium chloride formation, sodium ion and chlorine ion both combine together, formation of sodium chloride. This is the molecular formula of sodium chloride or common salt. Now these are the introductory part of that chapter. You already learned about question, answers of that question in 9th standard. Now then when if we take A reactant and B as a product, then from reactant A, B is formed. That is known as chemical reaction. Therefore, what is meant by chemical reaction? The reaction in which reactants are converted into product. But here one thing is that when reaction is started, then driving force is required. Why? Because driving force is used to start the reaction. Driving force is required to start the reaction. Therefore, in this chapter, we are going to learn or study the chemical reactions, rules of writing chemical reaction, balancing chemical equations, types of chemical reactions. But out of that, today we are going to study about the chemical reactions. We know that chemical reaction means the reaction in which reactants are directly converted into product. Then that reaction is known as chemical reaction. But we observe daily changes in our daily life. There are 2 changes observed in our daily life. That changes are known as physical change and chemical change. These changes are of 2 types, physical change and chemical change. Therefore, in this chapter, at start, we are going to study about the physical and chemical changes. Now, which changes are called as physical changes? The changes which are temporary, but when that change occurs, state of matter is change. When that change occurs, state of matter is change. Only state of matter is change, but composition of matter remains constant. Now, if we take the examples in daily familiar examples, water is converted into ice. Ice is again converted into water. Therefore, that changes are called as irreversible. That changes are called as reversible, not irreversible. That changes are called as reversible. Reversible means physical changes are reversible changes. What is the meaning of reversible then? The change which take place in forward and backward direction. In both direction that changes take place. Therefore, that change is called as physical change. Physical changes are the changes in which state of matter change but composition of matter remains constant throughout but these changes are reversible changes. Means water is converted into ice, ice is again converted into water. That changes are called as physical changes. Now similar to that physical changes, in daily life we observe again the new type of changes, but that changes are permanent changes. That changes are permanent changes, and that changes are called as chemical changes. That changes are called as chemical changes. Chemical changes are take place when the chemical reaction take place, and that changes are irreversible. Once again the product is formed, it does not again again into original state of the substance. एकदा कधी तो पदार्थ तयार झाला तर पुन्हा त्यापासून मूळ पदार्थ मूळ अवस्थेत तो पदार्थ तयार होत नाही. म्हणजे समजा एखादं एक्झाम्पल आपण घेतलं, सोडियम आणि क्लोरीन रिएक्शन झाली, सोडियम क्लोराईड तयार झाला, किंवा सल्फ्युरिक ऍसिड एकदा तयार झाला रिएक्शन मध्ये, तर पुन्हा एकदा तो प्रॉडक्ट तयार झाला तर त्याच्यापासून पुन्हा तो मूळ स्टेट मध्ये म्हणजे पुन्हा it does not reagents into original state or original substance, then that changes are called as chemical changes. Therefore chemical changes are permanent changes and they are irreversible changes. They are irreversible changes. Now water vaporization, vapors of water. If or again we take the simple example, milk is converted into curd, but curd is not again converted into milk. दुधाचं दह्यात रूपांतर होतं, दह्याचं दुधात रूपांतर होईल का? नाही होणार. आणि म्हणून असे जे चेंजेस आहेत, जे परमनंट चेंजेस आपण त्यांना म्हणतो, दॅट चेंजेस आर कॉल्ड ॲज केमिकल चेंजेस अँड दीज चेंजेस आर इरिव्हर्सिबल. इन डेली लाईफ वी ऑब्झर्व दॅट टू टाइप्स ऑफ चेंजेस, फिजिकल चेंज अँड केमिकल चेंज. देअरफॉर स्टुडंट, बघा विद्यार्थी मित्र, तुमच्या लक्षात आलं असेल मग फिजिकल आणि केमिकल चेंज मध्ये काय फरक आहे आणि त्यांचे वेगवेगळे एक्झाम्पल तुम्ही शोधू शकता. त्या वेगवेगळ्या एक्झाम्पल आपल्याला लक्षात येतं की कोणते चेंजेस फिजिकल आहे आणि कोणते केमिकल, म्हणजे भौतिक बदल आणि रासायनिक बदल. जे तात्पुरत्या स्वरूपात होणारे बदल आहेत ते भौतिक बदल, जे कायम स्वरूपी आहेत ते केमिकल रासायनिक बदल. म्हणजेच काय की एखादा पदार्थ जर पुन्हा तयार झाला तर पुन्हा त्यापासून नवीन पदार्थ तयार होत नाही. म्हणून असे जे रासायनिक बदल आहेत ते पण आपण दैनंदिन जीवनामध्ये अभ्यासत असतो. आणि जेव्हा रिएक्शन होते, when the chemical reaction occurs, chemical changes are take place. Therefore, in this chapter, first we are going to study